So guys, let's have a little look at this. Quality of Life Initiative, Phase 1. DBD team announced several roadmap updates, blah, 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 blah. Frustrations our players have been facing. When they say our players, do they mean just Survivor? Is there anything that's... So, it addresses stuff that's long-standing concerns and frustrations to our players. Is this going to be killer frustrations as well? Or no? Initiative will take place over the course of 2 phases. Runs from April to June, blah, blah. So I have seen this a tiny bit. Anti-slugging, surrender option, gamma settings, go next, hiding, and body blocking prevention, spawn rules and map offerings, improved AFK. So I guess I could say what I think is obviously Survivor Killer. So Survivor. Gamma settings could be Killer Survivor. Go next looks like probably Survivor again. Hiding and body blocking prevention, don't know. Spawn rules and map offering, that's more Killer. Spawn rules might not be, map offering is. Improved AFK bots, that's just but nothing. Like, I don't care about the bots. I guess you could say that's Survivor, because the bots are better, but bots are just boring. Quality of life, bulk, blood point, both. Quest, both. More perk presets, both. Preview your perks in lobby, both. And then phase 2, anti-slugging, Survivor, continued improvements. I'm guessing it's saying of anti-slugging. Or just random improvements, I guess both. Anti-tunneling, Survivor, anti-camping, Survivor, MMO update, both. Map and key item balancing, both. Is it on about? It's not the map. It's talking about like maps, right? Quality of life, keyboard, mouse, both. Custom improvements, both. So it's mainly Survivor stuff. There's some killer stuff, but it's mainly Survivor stuff, and the biggest stuff is the Survivor stuff. Cool. So let's see what they say. So we get a bit of an idea what they're on about. Accommodate for the scope of this initiative, we've decided to list several of our upcoming releases, including chapters, rifts, event modifiers, and collections. Okay, that means there will not be a PTB tomorrow. Rest assured that we did not make this decision lightly. What were the PTB for tomorrow, guys? We feel confident that delaying our upcoming releases to prioritize this quality of life initiative will ultimately make Dead by Daylight stronger than ever. We've always listening to our players. Don't think you are.
That is
personally.
very, very kind of you.
And this has been a long time coming. It really has, yeah. 9 years or whatever. Blame, thank you for the gifted sub. Looking for a more comprehensive breakdowns of everything lined up in phase 1, we got you covered. So Surrender State. Teams are working on Surrender State, which should limit player frustrations on both sides. Okay. To get it right, we need to identify the situations where its use will be most appropriately into 2 scenarios. All remaining survivors have been slugged, Survivor. All remaining survivors are bots, Killer. Right. These are 2 very different issues, though. But if they are slugging 2 BM in this scenario, fair enough. I don't think it'll just be used for that, though, right? Once these instances occur, players will be able to use the surrender option, ending the trial while retaining the blood points they've earned and escaping the disconnect penalty. Okay, I don't think that's too bad, right? Like, if everyone's slugged and they think, okay, we don't have a chance here, it stops the people who are BMing, they're doing it to BM, because, you know, that's just sadistic people. Less things they have, the better. It hadn't said with the bots. I guess that's when all the survivors turn into bots. Okay. I mean, it's not the worst thing, right? So I think fair enough. Gamma adjustments, they're doing this because of console players having PC players having an unfair advantage over console with reshade. This still doesn't fix it. Reshade is not just gamma, but the devs probably don't get that. Reshade is literally finding specific colors and being able to enhance them specific colors, i.e. red, so people can see the red glow easier. Gamma changes will not change this. I'm not going to read this. It just sounds from ignorance. Go next prevention. The go next expression refers to instances where A survivor deliberately does everything in their power to quickly go to the next game, including working up to a killer and standing still, running to a hook and repeatedly pointing at it, or most commonly, intentionally failing skill checks while on a hook. To disincentivize and properly penalize this behavior, we've been implementing measures that will help us identify when a player is attempting to go next. Once identified, they'll receive a disconnection penalty point and lose an entire grade. Who gives a shit? We'll be keeping a close eye on this system to ensure its accuracy, but we're confident this could really backfire. This could really backfire. They're trying to have some almost AI mechanic or algorithm where it's going to tell when a player is attempting to go next. I wonder how they're going to do that. That seems... Devs already come up with a solution, which at least helps a tiny bit. You just make it so that they can't struggle on hook. You know, you can't do the 4%. The 4% is a really bad outdated mechanic. Get rid of it. Now you get rid of people killing themselves on hook as well. Yeah, you can't really get rid of people pointing at the hook, but holy fuck, trying to get that. You're trying to stop people from rage quitting kind of the most impossible way to stop way. That's going to be very difficult. Because that's like a dev being like, oh, on Fortnite, when someone decides that they want to just like die and they run up to someone and die to them, well, we're going to make that, we're going to find out that they're doing that and then have a disconnect penalty. Like, good luck. I mean, if you could do it, fair enough, right? It just seems like something that's very difficult to do to me. But maybe they've got an idea, I don't know. On the other hand, we'd like to reward players who stick through the challenging matches. Smarter idea. Even when things take a dire turn, moving forward with a new emblem-based multiplier that grants additional blood points during your following match, with the bonus stacking over consecutive trials. Okay. This is all very convoluted, I feel. So this is going to work when someone DCs, but it's also going to work where what they deem is someone DCing. They should just have the incentive instead, really. Instead of doing this stupid thing here, they should just have an incentive where if you... How would you even do that, though? I don't know. I'll leave them to that. That just sounds like a fucking headache. Extreme hiding and body blocking prevention. Extreme hiding refers to survivors drawing out an unwinnable match by ignoring their objective and waiting out the clock. Fair enough. That is killer, then. To combat this, we're changing the way AFK crawls operate. They can more accurately identify when a player is deliberately avoiding engagement with the gameplay objective. Once a player receives crawls, the location will immediately reveal to a killer. That's not a bad idea. It is really stupid when they do that. They don't do it as much anymore, I feel like. But when it happens, it's really fucking tedious. We'll also be incorporating a feature that allows players to lose collision after receiving a third AFK crawl, which will prevent instances of body blocking related griefing. Okay, well, yeah, fair enough. I would say this is probably the best thing they've said so far. Map offerings, yep. This is because your maps are badly designed, though. But let's see. So we recognize that map offerings are a bit diversive. Some players enjoy them, while others feel they can grant an unfair advantage. Oh, dude, I feel... Devs. The ones enjoying them, or the ones using it for the unfair advantage, it's the same... It's the two sides of the same coin. Like, what do you want about? Oh, when I read this shit, it annoys me. Anyway. The fact that they automatically bypass both the map and realm repetition system can also add to that frustration. Okay. Potentially. Yeah. Moving forward, map offerings will no longer guarantee the appearance of a given map, but rather increase its chances by 20%. When that's what they were supposed to do. I'm pretty sure it says that when you use it, it says increases the chance. Note that they will not stack good, because that, once again, only allows Swift to have something over everyone else. We're also looking to make it so map offerings, as well as several other types of offerings, will remain a secret during loading. That way your decision to remain in the match will not be swayed by external factors. Ugh, God. So they're making them a secret. So it's 20% chance. Okay. Spawn rules. Survivor spawn placement have a significant impact on a trial's outcome. The start of it, yes. An observation that has been repeatedly recognized by our community. Yep, it's obvious. It's become clear that survivor spawn separately, and therefore covering more ground allows them to gain a notable advantage in completing their objective. Yes. But you've given the killer an offering which allows the survivors to spawn separately. I wonder if they'll mention that. Talking about how, like, clueless they are in certain aspects. They won't know, right? We're changing the default survivor spawn rules to ensure that each survivor will spawn within 12 meters of one another on the same floor, if applicable. To accommodate for this change, shroud offerings will be adjusted accordingly. Okay. So this is them kind of like saying, yeah, we know, but we don't want to say it like out loud because we sound like idiots. Improved AFK bot detection. Players that use AFK bots can be frustrating to have in your trial. Work on an improved detection system that can clearly identify and penalize them accordingly. AFK bots? I don't know what this is. Is this just like cheat? Is this cheaters? What is this? Are they on about anti-AFK macros? Wow, okay. Bulk blood point spending. Speed up general blood web activity. We're adding a button that will allow you to spend blood points in bulk. Can we just spend all of them? Is that what you're saying? We could spend every single one? That'd be amazing. Very good quality of life. People have been asking for that. I have to. Quest system, previously announced this year. The quest system is part of a larger update to the archives and rifts. So expect more information in an article specifically dedicated to that. For now, know that we're reworking the challenge system as well as daily rituals to reduce the grind, to make it easy to earn rewards, and increase the overall level of fun. Make them passive. Said that idea ages ago. Perk loadouts and preview. After a successful round of A/B testing, we'll be allowing players to see their own perk loadouts while in a lobby. Oh, this is just a survivor thing then. This is once again trying to put solo closer to Swift. It's saying that all solos can see it. This won't do anything to killer because there's only one. We believe these changes will be an overall benefit for Dead by Daylight's health, for establishing a positive game environment. So they didn't talk about any of the anti-tunnel. Yeah, this is the one thing you need to look at with the devs when they say they're being like transparent and everything. So looking for a more comprehensive breakdown of everything lined up in phase 1. We've got you covered. Anti-slugging. Where is it? Oh, wait, they did say the anti-slugging, right? Yeah, okay. They did say the anti-slugging, kind of. This is the thing that they hadn't talked about. Anti-tunneling, anti-camping, anti-slugging again. This is the one I wanted to see. But this is the next one, I guess. So they're attacking anti-tunneling more. They're attacking anti-camping even more. And apparently more anti-slugging. So this is going to be something more than what they've mentioned here. But fair enough, they did just mention the slugging, right? Slugging, surrender. I wonder if this is all they're going to do with... No, this is surrender. Surrender gamma. Go next. Hiding body. Hiding body. Spawn rules map. Map spawn rules. Improved AFK bots. Improved AFK bots. Yeah, they haven't really mentioned the anti-slugging unless they're saying it's the surrender thing. So maybe I'm right with them hiding that, as I said. Interesting. I guess we'll see. Surrender is anti-slug. Maybe. But maybe you're being naive and thinking that's what they're talking about. When really, no, they're doing something more. Unbreakable at base, you know, etc. If there is unbreakable at base, though, this wouldn't be able to happen, would it? You won't be able to have all survivors slugged. So I guess we'll see. But they're doing even more to it. Like, I don't know. But they've got anti-tunnel, anti-camping again. Like, what more can you do for anti-camping? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. If they push it more towards hooks and everything, as I've said for like years, and like when you hook someone, they like, you know, disappear kind of like on the 2v8 mode. I think that'll be a good direction anyway. Cool. But devs, please, if you are going this anti-slug and anti-stun and you want everyone to go for hooks, please, please, please start balancing on hooks. All right, start looking at how many hooks killers are getting. Start looking at how many gens are done to how many hooks. All right, appreciate it. Hey. Okay. All right. Let me. Oops. Oop. This is just put music on. And put the music on. Boom.